As you approach college or reconsider why you are in college or your particular major, one of the considerations going through your brain must be the return on the investment, or ROI. The idea is not to decide what you want to be when you grow up based on how much money you can be projected to make upon graduation. At the same time, earnings and costs must be balanced to avoid debt that will follow you the rest of your life. Now, all of this is colored by the cost of college and what speaks to you as a career field you can build upon. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is ROI Planning is Important. The ROI a college or career can provide cannot be the only determining factor in your choice to attend a particular school or pursue a specific major. Many other factors lead to success and life happiness. Nonetheless, return on investment is an important consideration when planning your future. The components that go into the calculation of the return on investment for your education include the projected income for your desired career, the projected rate of change for the salary of your desired career over 10 years so that you can derive an average income, the cost of your education, including housing, tuition, fees, and supplies, multiplied by the number of years you are in school to get a total education cost. So the actual formula to find your ROI for your college education is ROI equals the average yearly income in your career divided by the total cost of your degree and education expenses times 100. So if this formula returns an outcome of, say, 120, that means you'll earn 20% more over those 10 years than you would have without that education. One addition we must make here is a caution for those taking out student loans. Interest payments must be included in your costs, even if you don't have to pay on your loan until after you graduate. So you can see that the variables in this formula make all the difference. If you attend a career college for 2 years and pay less in tuition than you would at a 4-year college, yet you make the same average salary over 10 years after starting your career, then the resulting ROI would be much higher. For those of you saying, oh, wait, how do I know how much I will make? Go to our website and click on this video to access some handy calculators and resources to help you get a feel for those numbers. You can access our website by clicking on the link below this video. Between those items and a web search, you can find ballpark figures. Now, the first number you come up with in your calculation may not provide a definitive answer about the return on your education investment. Think through as many contingencies as you can and ask for help from your counselor, teachers, family, and any mentors you have acquired. Other variables impacting your salary or education costs include industry demand. Can you find a job when you graduate? Is the college a true partner in helping to place its students upon graduation? Are there activities or employment training opportunities available in the school to help elevate the entry-level salary? Is there room for promotion within the field you are studying? Or are there ways you can build on your studies to take your career in a different and salary-adjusted way? Finally, what level of networking is available in each of the colleges you are considering? The fundamental question you need to answer as you start down the road to a degree and subsequent career is, will your degree bring you an opportunity for a higher income, better job, and financial security than if you didn't pursue this education or this major? Will your degree lead to a better job opportunities, higher income, and a more secure financial future than you'd have without it? So as you determine the return on the investment for any major, you should also ask, can I build on this career? For example, can I go from a nurse to a nurse practitioner? Does it have any off-ramps if my interests change? Does it have upward mobility? Will it allow me to pursue my passions beyond work? Does it offer a work-life balance? As you start this project, we want you to understand some general guidelines about which types of colleges have the highest return. For example, those who gain a degree beyond their high school diploma have greater opportunities to build wealth. Those who attend public colleges of any type will return a greater return on investment than those who attend private, nonprofit institutions. Private for-profit schools are bringing up the rear in this list as they can have negative ROI. Again, check out the employment history of those who graduate in your major at a particular school that interests you. You can even be so bold as to call the career placement office and ask them for their statistics. There are some general categories of careers that tend to bring in higher salaries or faster promotion rates, such as engineering, entering the medical field in some capacities, business, technology, and becoming a pilot. Social work, education, fine arts, and hospitality-driven fields tend to have lower salaries and rates of promotion. However, this doesn't mean you should avoid these fields. This just means that you need to reduce your education costs to help build a healthy return on investment. Other fun return on investment facts include you can figure out an ROI for certificate and apprenticeship programs as well. 2-year or associate's degrees in any of the liberal arts have little or no return on investment. So keep working to successfully transfer and continue your education to earn a 4-year degree. Technical trade programs tend to have higher ROIs than many bachelor's degrees. Before earning your master's degree, do some intense figuring. It is not uncommon for education beyond the bachelor's degree to not pay off in the long run unless you pursue a specific job. Professional degrees, such as those required to become a doctor, dentist, or lawyer, have a strong ROI. However, the added education may cause tuition funding problems, so be careful. So the bottom line lesson for return on investment work is to pick a major or field with strong potential to help you pay for your education and set yourself up for the future. For some of you, your plans won't need to be adjusted. Your major and college selection will lead you to a secure future. For others, you may need to make different or more choices. That may mean working a side hustle to get enough money to feel safe. For others, it may mean making choices that reduce education costs to allow for less debt upon graduation. You can make any choices that you wish. Choose wisely. Figuring a return on investment score for your education will help to ensure your education enhances your life and doesn't leave you in debt. If you found this information useful, please hit the like button or perhaps consider subscribing. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below.